Hello everyone, welcome back to Sujit Analytics. This is a continuation of Power BI tutorials for beginners. In this tutorial, let's understand how to create separate tables. So, in real world, when we are working in an organization, when we are working in a company, when most of the cases the data comes in a single flat file. The data may not comes in separate tables. So, for that, we have to create separate tables. So, why we have to create separate tables? Here, the data is stored in a single table. The sales data, customers data, product data, the region, store data, all the data is single in a stored in a single flat file. So why it should not be stored like this? Because storing all the data like this improves data redundancy and also reduce data consistency. So the data consistency will not be there. So for that, we create separate tables. So to create separate tables and create a relationship, first we have to um, copy this table. This is a flat file. This is the file. I have to copy this. How to duplicate this? Duplicate. So I want to create a sales table, products table, customers table, and stores table. I want to create four tables. So I'm creating four copies, or I'm creating four duplicate tables. First, duplicate. So since I want four tables, four separate tables, so I'm duplicating four tables. Let's rename this. I want to make this table as sales table. Sales. Okay, let's give us fact sales. I want to rename this as in product. I want to rename it as in customer. I want to rename as in store. So I will explain what is the dim tables and sales fact tables. So first the fact sales table. In this table, I want only the sales data. So for that, I want only in the sales table, I want only sales key, order date, quantity, unit price, the customer ID to reference, and the and that's all. I want these columns in the sales table. Sales key, order date, quantity, price, customer ID, and product ID, and also store ID. To reference other tables, we have to ensure these columns in this table. Store ID, product ID, customer ID, order date, sales key. So let's remove other columns. When we choose remove other columns, remove all the columns which we are not selected. This sales table. So coming to product table, I want in this table I want only the product details. I want product ID, product name, category. I want to remove other columns. So remove columns, remove other columns. So I have removed all the columns. In the product table, I want to ensure only product details. That's why I'm given product ID, product name, category. And also I want to remove the duplicates based on this products table, because in the dimension table we should not give duplicate. We should not have duplicate values, because when we reference these tables, we should ensure only like we have to have only one for one product. We have to only have one product ID. For one product, we have to only have one product ID. So when we see here product ID, one coffee mug, home. Coming to here, same product, coffee mug, home. Now this row is repeated. So the duplicates should not be there in the dimension tables. So we have set all the columns, remove rows, remove duplicates. Now see how many duplicates are removed. There are only 5 unique products, 5 unique categories. So this is products table. Coming to customer table. In the customer table, I want only the customer details. So for that, customer want customer ID, customer name. Remove other columns. In the same way, we have to delete duplicates because see here, customer ID 1 alias T, C1001 alias T. Now repeat it again, repeat it. So we have to delete duplicates. In the dimension tables, we have to remove duplicates. So customer ID, customer. These are the 10 customers and their customer names. Coming to store. In the store table, I want to only have store details. So store ID, store name, the store region. Remove other columns. Sales key also no need. So in the store ID also we have to remove duplicates because see here store ID S001 is repeated 2 times. S001 downtime shop list. S001 downtime shop list. So we have to remove duplicates. Remove rows, remove duplicates. Now see there are only 4 stores in these specific regions. So this is how we create separate tables. Now we have sales table, products table, customer table, and store table. So now we don't want this table. Let's try to delete this. Not delete, we can't delete, but we can enable load. Now it is when we load these tables into the data model into powerbi desktop, this table will not be loaded because I check out this enable load. So when we have check when we check this enable load, it will be loaded into the powerbi desktop. So close and apply. So this is how we create separate tables. So once we create separate tables, we load the data into powerbi desktop. So it will loading pack sales, products, customer, store, and sales data is also loading. Okay, okay, we will delete this table after loading, not an issue. But we have to ensure this table is not loading because we have already sales data in this table, fact sales table. So why we again load this table? It's taking some time. I think my Power BI desktop is slow. So the data is loaded. Go to So once the data is loaded, you can see in the data view. This is the report view. You can see only the reports. It's taking some time. Power BI desktop is slow. So now you're able to see the tables. The table view, customer, product, name store, sales. Now we'll able to see the data. Store, product, customer. Now if you go to the model view, when you see this, it's creating automatically the relationship. See, facts table, products table, products table, store table, facts table, and the customer table. This is nothing but a star schema. So we already seen what is star schema and snowflake schema. So, uh, so in the next video, I'll explain how to create relationship between the tables and what is cardinality and what is dim and fact table. So that's all for today. I hope you understand. If you believe you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and share it with your friends who are learning Power BI. And I will share the flat file in the description. Make sure to download and create separate tables. And if you have any doubts, write down in the comments. I will make sure to give response. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.